The premiere of Next Level Chef have ended, but we are just getting started. Welcome to the official, unofficial Next Level Chef podcast.
I became an artist, and thank God I did, because we are the only profession that celebrates what it means to live a life.
Welcome to Dear Showrunners podcast. I am your host, Honest Am, and we have a very, very special episode because if this person looks familiar, if you're watching it on YouTube, shout out to Chef Kevin.
Hi guys, what's good?
We got our pro chef in the building.
Yes.
This is going to be so exciting. Just to give you just a little bit of housekeeping. If you love what you hear here, please make sure you check out www.honestlysis.com. Remember, we're covering Next Level Chef. Chef Kevin was a part of this, and now we're going to just go ahead and get some information, get behind the scenes. If you are potentially interested in being in the show, maybe he may have some advice for you. You never know. So just to tell you a little bit about Chef Kevin, he is a restaurant owner as well as a food truck owner. He has cooked for some of our favorite celebrities, and now he is on Next Level Chef. So welcome to the podcast.
I am so excited. The craziest thing, the universe is crazy because I was literally just talking to Cole about this yesterday.
Really?
And I had saw it on Threads. Cole had responded to you. And I was like, let me go check it out. And I started listening. As soon as I was listening to my episode, or the episode when you talked about the professional sales, Cole calls me. She's like, Kevin, I spoke to her. You have to do this.
Cole is, first of all, Cole is on
We
it.
gotta get into Cole, okay?
Cole is, but you know what? Like, not to get super woo-woo. It's just something about the alignment of it. It's just been working out. She's beyond amazing. So
She
shout
is.
out to Cole. Out to Cole. So is there anything that you want us to know about your background before we get into more of the questions for this episode?
There's so much to my story, and unfortunately, you guys were robbed. As if me twice. You see my food truck get robbed, and then me get robbed in the competition. I am a food truck and restaurant owner. My restaurant, growing up, me and my grandmother, we cooked a lot of Italian food together, just Italian-esque. My grandmother, how we bonded. And so my restaurant is all built around that bondage. So it's an Italian restaurant with like that Southern flair. And it doesn't have to be like just deep South Southern. It could be Spain. It could be all of those things, but the essence of it is Italian. My food truck, we have 3 rotating menus. We do an Italian, a mini version of the restaurant. We do a Jamaican menu, we do a Mexican menu, and then, we kind of like, when people want us, we'll do specific menus for that event.
Nice.
I also do catering. I'm getting into my social media bag, and as you all saw, I'm getting into my on TV bag.
Yes, you are. Get all the bags.
So that's a little bit about me.
Yeah, we're so happy. So the food truck is back up and running. That is
So unfortunately, like I said, you didn't get the rest of my story, but I ended up finding the food truck a month later. A police officer called me and said, hey, do you own a food truck? And I said, I used to. And because at this point, I done started getting the blueprints to a whole new truck. I had started a GoFundMe. And people are like, I want to address one thing. In the blogs, people are like, it sounds odd to launch a food truck on the 1st and get it stolen 6 days later. I had actually received the food truck in August. Getting it up to code, getting it ready to go, practicing on it, that took a while to do. So I decided that my launch was going to be Labor Day. I also didn't think that I needed wheel locks and all of this other crazy stuff on it because I parked it in front of my restaurant. And one night, the manager of my facility, she calls me and she's like, Kevin, why did you move your truck? I said, I didn't move my truck. She said, Kevin, your truck is not here. Child. I couldn't even in that moment cry because I was like, damn, they done told my truck. So the first thing I
You like
thought
it's
was,
just at
so
the impound.
it's just an impound, damn, you know what I mean? I had just got the investment from Marlon, money was looking good. And I'm like, I gotta spend some money.
Right.
So she like, nah, bro, somebody took your car. I mean, your food truck. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And so I could not move. True story. I could not move for maybe 20 minutes. I was just stuck. As a man, like the things that we actually put everything we have into, when it doesn't go the right way, it hurts us on a level that, excuse me, a woman couldn't understand. Because we're providers.
Mm.
We want to be there. We want to be able to take care of. We want to make our own future. And when something happens that deters that, it just is the most. I I can't even talk about it. But anyway,
Yeah.
I ended up finding it a month later. The police called me. I ended up going to the impound. They said that they had the guy because they found him with another trailer that he had stolen. I found it all the way in San Francisco.
Oh, he drove that thing.
He drove. He drove. So I had to drive and get it.
Mhm.
I had to pay $2,000 to get it out the impound. And then when I got to it, he had scraped off all of the labeling. He was using it to live inside of it. It was destroyed.
So you
I
had to
had
basically
events
restore
planned with the
it.
food truck. I had ended up losing out about 35 to like $45,000 just over that month and a half of not having it. Because I'm gonna be honest, I fell into a depression. This was something that I had put everything I had into it. And on the 7th, the morning of the 7th, she called me. She showed me the video. LAPD, thumbs down. If it wasn't for me doing the work and never really giving up, I would have never found it. Luckily, there was an indention of my logo on the truck. So somebody was
They
able to
was able to
find my
see it.
Instagram,
Mhm.
send me a message on Instagram, and then I was able to drive and get it. So, but the reason why it cost me so much, it cost me about $7,000, $8,000 to fix it after they destroyed it. Mind you, it had only been used one
One
time.
time, yeah. So it's like you had to replace brand new stuff.
I had to replace everything.
Oh my
So I ended up getting it back and I took it out and I took it out doing it, but I have now focused more on the restaurant because the restaurant, since the show, and I don't know if it has nothing to do with me manifesting and praying and giving it all I got, but
Mhm.
I have been so busy. I've had to now hire more people.
I love
What
that.
people don't know is that for about a year, I've ran it alone in there doing all the to-go orders, all the pickup orders, still catering, hiring people when I need them, but it's just been me because business wasn't so great. But now God is so good.
Yeah, yeah,
God is so good.
yeah.
And I'm not even going to say it's the show. I'm going to say it's because not going as far as I knew I should have on this show, it lit a fire under me that I knew needed to happen.
So you did so
So
it
there we
did
go.
get your passion back at least.
Oh,
Out
percent.
of it, yeah.
I got my passion back, baby.
It pulled you right on out of it. Said,
There's
"You
so
are a
much
chef."
beauty in ruin.
Yeah,
It's so much beauty in ruin. And I don't mean ruin as like me getting eliminated, but like the feeling for months after being eliminated.
yeah, yeah.
Going that low, you only have one place to go, and that's up.
Yep, to the top.
And I attested to people like Cole and the people that I met on the show, and I'm gonna keep saying it throughout this whole thing, God, because He is so good.
He's amazing, amazing. Alright, so what made you, wanna apply even to Next Level Chef? How did that come about in your life?
So I actually didn't apply to Next Level Chef.
Okay, okay.
Uh, what they
Opportunities fall
do
in
is
our
the
lap.
producers they scout out on Instagram, or people send them profiles and things like that, and sometimes they'll reach out to you.
Nice.
So someone reached out to me, like I'm sure a lot of my castmates, um, and then I'm sure some of them applied, but they reached out to me,
Mhm.
and I at first you think that this is not real, whatever. I'm just gonna go with the motions or whatever.
Yeah,
And and I want to say earlier in the interview, your follower count when you go on these shows matter.
I'm sure.
I'm
I'm
gonna keep it a stack
sure. It's currency. It's currency.
because that equals to their viewership.
Yep, yep. People who's gonna look and find you. Yep.
Who's gonna
Gonna
look
follow
and
you.
find
Yep.
you?
Mhm.
100%. The process took about I would say 8 months.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
send in a lot of pictures, photos, or story. There's interviews, much like what you and I are doing right now.
wow. Mhm.
You sit with like 3 or 4 producers, and then literally a psychiatrist calls you. They speak to you about your well-being, where you at. You have to see a doctor.
Oh, wow.
Like they
That's
don't just let you
official.
come on TV. Like multiple doctors have to like agree that
Wow.
you're okay to go on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause you about to be around knives, other people, fire.
Air.
We don't want you about killing nobody. Okay.
Like, we don't want any issues.
No issues, man. No
Yeah.
issues.
So what
So
surprised you about that process? Like, what was the most surprising part of it?
that's the most surprising part of it was them calling me late and saying, "Oh, you're probably going to be on season 5 or 6." And I'm like, "Okay, okay," and saying, "You leave in 2 weeks."
Wow.
Man, I run a restaurant, a food truck. It's just me.
Yeah,
I gotta
you
get
like, how
this
am I
right.
gonna get this
My
ready in
hair
2
gotta be
weeks?
done. Am I skinny enough? Practice. What's going on, man?
Is the outfits together?
Is the outfits together? It's so much that goes into it. And above all, I need time to cook. I gotta practice. I wanna do my lambs. I wanna do my steaks. I
Yeah.
wanna practice. I wanna do all of my sauces, my bechamels, my this, my that. I wanna do it.
Yeah.
And that was probably the most surprising thing. It's like, find out 1 second you're on a plane and noise.
Wow. That is crazy. Let's get into the actual competition. So we go down there, all of y'all are standing out there. They're showing you what's the prize and what is going through your head before you even get to the basement.
It's so surreal.
Yeah.
And how I explain this to my mom is like, when you go to theme parks, when like the Harry Potter ride, and you're going through like the whole thing. It's like building it up till you get to the ride.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I equate it to be. And I also we'll get into it, but what I'm feeling is like excitement. And also, if you from previous seasons, chefs never went first.
Yeah, they didn't. This is the first time. Yeah. That's what's the
And so
problem.
we weren't technically ready to go first.
Yeah.
This is the first day we're meeting the judges. We're going and filming. We think social media is going first. So your mind has to be
Ready.
completely ready. And there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't know behind the scenes that happen that gets you ready, but
Mhm.
like you're never ready for them to call you first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're like, no, why would they change the
Yeah.
formula? I'm
Yeah.
just going to, it's time to get, I have to make it. You absolutely have to.
Yeah. So, okay, so you got down in the basement, and you said the basement has a smell to it? Does the
Going back
basement
to
smell like?
this, going back to the creamy part, going through the rice, there's always this like smell.
Yeah.
It's like you listening and you know what I'm talking about. There's like this like burnt, but like
It's
dry, sort of like foggy smell. And that's what the basement smells like. And when you go on it, it was crazy because TV doesn't really show. It feels like you're on a lot.
really?
Like it's a whole, it feels like you're on a set. Like it's, dare I said, I bet you a lot of agree. But basement is probably the one fun places to cook.
Really?
Just because if you have to be in this,
Yeah.
you're just like overwhelmed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, wait a minute, where am I?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got what I goes is we got about 2 minutes
Before it's
to
about
get
to
to
go
know the kitchen.
down. I
And it's
don't
time to
think
get
we know
started.
that part. I know we always know y'all have a minute to kinda get down there,
You
but I
got
didn't
about
think it
two
was a
minutes.
time limit on
You
there.
got about 2 minutes. And in that 2 minutes, set your station up. You
Mhm.
can see like the pantry where they have all of those ingredients that they have every single round. It's
Mhm.
like the flour, the oil, all of the seasonings, the rosemary. They always have
Got it.
things. And so it's called the, you locate that, there's always beef stock, chicken stock. So you have all of these things to build off of, and you got about 2 minutes to do this. And what you also don't remember is we know what we're gonna, what the route to be about before you guys think that we know.
Oh.
So we got a little bit of time,
To
but we
think.
just don't know what ingredients we're gonna.
Got it. Oh, so are you
I'm
saying
sorry.
like they'll tell you like, okay, the purpose of this challenge is going to be trash to treasure. Like they'll pretty much tell you what the challenge is.
They'll tell you that.
Okay. Okay.
They'll tell you that.
Okay.
They'll tell you that you're gonna have scraps
Yeah.
and you're gonna have to make a morning meal out of it. And so we know this going in, but we don't know what
What the scraps
ingredients
are.
they're gonna
Yeah.
have to be able to, or what we're gonna be able to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna talk to Cole or Darian and say, listen, I need this, 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 and this.
Yeah.
They
Don't
not
touch
gonna
this
give a
stuff.
hell.
So okay, so now we get it. Y'all actually had a very interesting first pool. Were you
Hmm.
okay when you guys are getting ready for the lineup and you're about to go dash to the platform? What's going through your head? Did you pay attention to the tussle or were you just focused on the platform?
I have a very special connection with Cole and Gabby. Like this, I'm crossing my fingers for those who are listening. I heard to you guys. I didn't know the sriracha situation happened. I didn't know somebody failed. I didn't know somebody was. I was so locked in.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could even see me up in the
Oh
above the
no, you can
platform
see
for a
you where
couple
you
of my
just like
things.
looking at you just
I'm like,
focused on the
listen, nobody
platform.
knows is here, man. I don't see nobody else. I just see I'm like mapping through my head, like how I can move through the kitchen to get to the platform because it's not a straight jump. You got to go around station. And so I'm like, okay, I got to get the. And so I literally, on the first level, I tune everybody out.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't see anybody else. So I was like, wow, watching it back, that happened.
Yeah, yeah, it was the whole thing. It was the whole thing.
But the crazy part about it is, this how I was locked in. I was cooking next to Gabby.
So you should at least saw it.
I would have. I was meat volleyed in a way, babe. I
You said
wasn't
you
worried about
grinding
it.
up the meat, you ain't paying no attention.
I because I gotta win. I got to win.
I love that. Now we have Blaze that's gonna be your mentor in the basement. How was it being mentored by him? Did he give you any advice that stuck with you or any techniques that really helped you like help your dish along in the basement?
So this is why I say I'm the MVP of the basement.
Okay.
Okay, I'm saying it out loud, Connor. I'm coming for you, man. Listen, if I have blue eyes, then choose me first too, bro. Anywho, I was the only one. While people had tuna carcasses and this and that, I had to actually grind my beef.
Yeah.
And so me trying to grind it, I'm so locked in that I'm. Blaze comes around and like, Kevin, use a spoon, and he hands me a spoon. And so you see me with the spoon. That's because Blaze gave it to me. But
Oh,
I didn't
nice.
keep it in a bean. I didn't spend enough time with him to say, "Wow,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Either way.
you know what I mean? He was very informative. He was very. He's probably one of the judges who's actually hands on.
Is his
Not gonna.
energy is his energy like how it is on TV? Like, is he
100%.
bouncing around?
100%. Yeah. 100%. That
I
is not a
love
show. That is
that.
Vision Blaze.
I was like, that is funny. Okay, so you actually did really good in this kitchen. I mean, your dish looked amazing. You made the
Thank you.
meatballs with your you said it was your grandma's gravy.
It was my grandmother's gravy that she taught me. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to dedicate all of the audition rounds, excuse me, to my grandmother.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love that.
So, and that's what I did.
Now, can you guys? They're not that far away. Can y'all hear them debating, like when they're going back and forth, or are y'all just pretty much locked in to talking to each
When you
other?
say debating,
When you got presented your dishes, and now the judges are going back to debate on who's going to go to the
I
next level, can you hear them? I knew it.
and
I'm
on
like, they're not
the
that
second,
far.
they're not that far, but on the second level, you can kind of see everybody like telling me to, Kevin, it's okay, stop, stop, stop,
Yeah.
because you can hear them. And they was like, Kevin, stop listening.
Oh,
Listen, these are their ears. I'm
you're like,
listening
I
for
can hear
everything
everything.
because I want to be prepared.
Yeah.
You ain't about to do this on to me on TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm about to be
Yeah.
prepared.
Yeah.
So yes, you can hear them.
Okay. So, okay, you did good on the basement. How did you feel? You were like one of the first ones to get called over to go
Mhm.
upstairs to the next level. How are you feeling in that moment?
I am elated.
Yeah.
I'm excited simply because I'm ready to see the next picture.
Yeah.
And this is no copy. While I do not agree with who went home on the bottom level
Mhm.
and who was in the bottom, I was happy for me.
That's fair enough. That
Right.
is fair enough.
Listen,
That is fair enough.
y'all, we had cultivated such a friendship, and this is like real. We absolutely like trauma. I hate to use the word trauma bond, but that's what the cast did, especially the protest, because you were isolated with your group.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys had a
And like,
minute to kinda chill with each other before you actually
yeah.
went to the set. Okay.
And the pro chefs were the ones who filmed all of their stuff first.
Okay, nice.
And so you would think that we would have known that
That was
would
the
go. But yeah, what's going through my head when I leave the bottom level is I'm elated, I'm happy, and I'm excited to see the next picture. I'm
looking
like,
at the Bel
why isn't she getting on this elevator?
Yeah, Miss Belinda, I liked Belinda. Her energy was great. I really
Not even energy, she cooked down. The thing is that what I don't like about the show, and I'm going to get into a little something real quick.
this is what we're here
They
for.
only tasting components.
Mhm.
Belinda made that sandwich for you to pick the sandwich up, bite the sandwich.
The whole sandwich.
There was another sandwich where the person made it. It was aesthetically pleasing and beautiful, and components of it tasted really well. So you tasted the out, you had different components. And yeah, when you put it side by side, sure, he wins for the best sandwich, but she don't get eliminated
Yeah.
for Naomi.
Yeah, especially when you see the dish it was up against. A
Ain't
little
no way
shocked.
in nobody's story, but Linda should have went home on that next level.
Yeah, I was a little shocked. I'm shocked who got up to the top level. So go
You and me
there.
both.
So middle level, this is the now you have to walk us through this because it started off great. You had a little fall. Again, you're not paying attention to it. Do you have time to contextualize a dish as you're on the platform, or are you just picking?
Yeah, another little tidbit is you give a couple seconds. Once you get your ingredient, you get a second off camera to come up with a concept, but you only got minutes to do this.
Yeah.
You got about 2 minutes. And then you have to they say step away. And then that's when they come and take a photo of all of your ingredients.
Oh, okay. So make
And
sure you ain't
then
getting
once
that
they
extra.
leave, it's time to cook.
Okay. Okay.
Now, if you watch, I had the best grab in history.
I said it. I said you had a
I
championship
had
grab.
steak, Brussels sprouts, garlic,
Mushrooms.
thyme, rosemary, red wine. Got God things. It's nothing.
I said it too. I said you were good to go. Like this is the
I
perfect
had
cook.
everything I needed. Perfect.
And we were making steak for grandma. So from the edit, what we
Yeah,
see is
yeah,
like you
yeah. I'm
working,
glad you
you're
were
working
talking about
on
this.
all the vegetables, and then it was like, oh shoot, I forgot to do the steak. So that's how we saw it on our end. You tell us how was it for you?
I'm going to start by saying how most people would expect me to end in this. I should have never been eliminated.
Hmm.
Did I forget the steak? Honest to God, sure, no.
Okay.
So what's funny is sriracha makes the TV.
Gabrielle.
Kevin moving. Now he's just talking to him. He trying to chop up parsley. I cut my finger. And it was one of those cuts that like, oh, ain't no blood gonna come out of here. I'm good to go. So I go back to doing it. Now this is wow. If you look, there's a skillet right there heating up and ready for this steak. The steak I've already salted it. And it's crazy because they show a shot, excuse me, of the steak just sitting there. But if you look,
It's
there's a
seasoned.
mushroom, there's a
Hmm.
potato. So they're going back to this steak in the past because if I've already cooked the veggies, how is this potato still sitting right there, man?
That's true. Okay. Okay.
So I'm cooking. I'm getting ready to do the naive stuff. The naive was a big part of my story.
Okay.
Black women are the reason why I'm able to be as strong and as mindful and as wise as I am today. Black women have championed me and been the forefront of a lot of my success. And so I wanted to be on Culinary And my grandma was a huge thing. Chef Harrington comes over while I'm getting ready to do my thing, and she brings up my grandmother. At this point, but no blood is coming out. So I see blood. I put my hand behind my back, and I'm trying to just do whatever I can because people think of it as 20 minutes. You got about 17, 18 minutes because you have to play.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't really have 20 minutes to cook this meal.
Yeah.
And yes, at the point where the steak is cooking, but in my mind, I'm like, y'all controlling this heat, bro. Because why isn't this steak cooking like I normally cook it?
Yeah, you're like, "Why is it not fast enough?"
And
It's
so if
sizzling.
you look back, there I have a pot on top of a skillet on top of the steak because I'm like, this fire, I got this bitch. Why is it not cooking this steak?
Yeah.
But now I'm bleeding. You got to step away at that point because now blood
Yeah, you
is
can't have
coming
any
down my
blood.
hand.
Yeah.
They come over, they rinse it, it's getting all on the floor, they wipe it off, they band-aid it, and they're like, go ahead and cook. I'm like, nah, bro, like, I got a band-aid, that's nasty. Let me put it. So now I'm looking for the. If you look back, all of a sudden, I have a glove on my head. If
Mhm.
you look during elimination,
I saw you
they
had your
show my
hand in
hand.
your yep, I saw
Yeah,
that because I was trying to
there's a
look at
band-aid
it.
on my finger.
Yep.
People, I didn't forget the steak, okay?
Literally, because it was I had to do another watch, and when I did the 3rd watch, when you actually said, like, "Oh, no, I actually cut my hand," I had no idea. It was literally until you do, like, kinda your exit out, that's when you see the injury on your hand, and I'm like, "No, where did that come from?"
It
Like,
came
why didn't they
rushing.
say it?
You were my big one and had to step away.
Yeah.
So I probably lost about 2 minutes. Yes, the truth is I left the steak to the end. And what you guys don't know is
Yeah.
we leave, we go do confessionals, we talk about the round, and we come back.
Is the food cold?
The food, they have culinary look at this. Watch me, bitch. They got culinary experts on the team watching out for keeping the food warm or whatever.
Mhm.
So we come back here, now the food is set up in a row. We don't know who this thing gonna do first, which one they gonna talk about. The only thing is I know is damn, when I cut that steak, a lot of the juices came out. But remember, I created a red wine
The
sauce to put on
sauce.
top of it.
Mhm.
So I knew that that would give it some of the juice back and it would have something to swirl it around in it, but it didn't reduce long enough. But it wasn't bad. It was just like you could tell it was a red wine sauce.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So what do you say that Chef Naisha Arrington was a really big part of your story? What advice did she give you that really stuck with you for through in the middle level kitchen?
I would say no advice. However, she did come on and say, how can I help you?
Mhm. Mhm.
And if you know from past seasons, she's not a real interactive chef.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
she'll jump in every now and again, but she looked at me and she was like, how can I help you? Because I'm bleeding at this point. My mentor is right here. The one that I want is right here. So, no, you cannot help me. I want to impress you. Leave me alone.
You're like, "I got this, please." Yeah, but you're like, "But
But
this is the chef I want." So,
this is the chef that I want to season me. So keep your cool.
yeah.
You cool while you getting this blood cleaned off your hand. You got a glove on you professional, no matter what. No matter what, I still was able to have a completed dish.
Yeah, and it was.
I feel like, and we're gonna go mathematically real quick. You on the bottom, in the bottom, my man Oscar. You know what I'm. You a great excellent chef, but in this competitive mode, you ain't giving what you need to give.
Yeah.
I'm giving what I. Y'all don't see. I'm the deep fryer. I'm using the oven. I'm using the stove because I needed to impress. I'm using everything. I'm letting her know because what do I do at the restaurant? I started this podcast by saying I work alone. Sometimes I got 4, 5 orders on the board. I'm running the deep fryer, the oven. I'm washing dishes. I'm doing that. I'm bagging the orders again. So time,
Yeah,
I
you
got
know how to
this
do
part,
it.
babe.
Yeah.
I do this. But I'm cutting myself and having a camera in my face and my mentor right there. And now I'm paying attention to everybody else. I'm cooking next to Connor, who had the first best dish. I'm number 2. Like,
Mhm.
it's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
No excuses.
Yeah.
I say that to say when you guys watch these cooking shows, watch it from I have never done this before. How can I even imagine being in that situation?
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda go out the door for some stream, especially that being only my second cook.
Mhm.
I'm sure as the season goes on and other chefs stay, they learn the game a little bit more. They learn what the judges are actually looking at, who they're letting go and why they're letting them go, who's saying and why they're. You learn little things along the way. But for me, on that second cook, I was like, I gotta show them all of my skills. I gotta create a sauce. I gotta cook a veggie. I
Yeah.
gotta accordion some baby potatoes. I gotta cook this steak. I wanted to create a little chimichurri on top. I gotta plate it real good. I wanted to do all of the things.
Yeah, I
Because
didn't
all
get
Kevin did
that.
was cut his steak too soon. We didn't say it was nasty.
Yeah.
We didn't say the plating was horrible. We didn't say, yeah.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay said, what? Perfect sear,
He
bro.
did. He did. Even after saying that he didn't think you got it on long enough, he said that it was still a good sear on the steak. So, and the funny thing is, he said with the other dish, they said the only thing that was good about the dish was the protein. Everything else was pretty bad. So I was like, I guess I'm with you. I don't understand that elimination because I'm like, if they're doing it just off of the
Listen, babe, that's
protein.
the thing. We're gonna keep it a beat. Now, I want to say out loud, Hunter and I have had this conversation.
Hmm.
Hunter and I are tight. We talk at least once or twice a week. We got a
Okay.
text group, him, me, and Melinda, the three of us.
Okay.
We actually have a podcast coming out, episodes together. So that's gonna be great.
Hey.
But Hunter knows well. And it gets to the point like, babe, you in the bottom again? You gotta go, man. But
I
how you in the bottom with the person
that
that
did
just had
good
the
the
number
first.
two
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
no mistakes on the last round.
Yeah.
And now the next round, we're saying we're building the entire story around her cutting the steak too soon.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
y'all don't see is before coaches are telling you before you get on TV, cut your protein, present your protein. Do you know how bad I want to sit put a steak on that plate and just walk away from it and push the
Yeah.
thing out?
Yeah.
But that's in the back of your mind, like, damn, if I don't cut it and present it,
Mhm.
get points taken away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cole told me afterwards, Kevin, why you cut that motherfucking steak?
I know, because maybe if you wouldn't have cut it, you probably would have just automatically went to the next round.
Yeah, I would have automatically been saying that's not.
Because they wouldn't have had
However,
nothing to say.
however, listen, I'm gonna say something without saying something. Kevin, Cole, and Darian was not going to that third level.
Oh, all three. Oh. Hmm.
Kevin, Cole, and Darian that third level. Listen, when I first met Darian, I knew, there are other tests in that category,
Mm-hmm.
but I knew Darian did it. And I say this with bad respect and love Darian. Darian is literally that guy. Is that beautiful. I'm not saying no other reason. And I knew wasn't me against people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're not taking both of them.
Yeah. Because there is,
And
I guess, a casting aspect to it. Like they
there's
try
a
to say it's
casting
like they try
aspect
to
to
say
it.
it's like
There's a
food
storyline.
competition, but there is also a casting part of it as well.
100%.
Yeah.
And my mother said it best. Tell me, this episode, if people were watching, they fell in love with this.
They did. Yeah, your
And
energy
it's
was
like,
amazing.
I y'all, and I was literally me. I wasn't an edited version. I wasn't an extra version. I was really me. I did cook for Julia Roberts. I did cook for Tom Brady. Marlon Wayans did give me 6 figures. I earned all of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody gave me anything. When you look back at the episode when Miss Chef Arrington is announcing that I'm being eliminated, she didn't want to say that. It hurt her.
Yeah.
It hurt her. Because I didn't deserve that. Not against another pasta dish. I'm the
Yeah.
same person.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. That was 2 pasta dishes back to back.
2 pasta dishes, bro. You got meatballs in a deep fried egg.
Mm.
Even with my just meat being there, I think they had to vote a Mr. Congeniality.
Mm-hmm.
It was me. I went in there being my authentic self. I love everybody for me, amazing. Obviously, I have to think, even knowing how the season ends,
I
I'm
don't
super
know.
excited
I don't
and
know.
happy about it.
So, is there anything that was funny or surprising behind the scenes moments that you will take with you?
I would say there are a couple of moments that stand out. We had to like arrange going to like the grocery store and stuff like that. And like you would never know who would be in the car with you. So I got Darian was or there to compete. And I remember bonding with him showing me because I thought I was going to be the class. But Darian is
He is
truly
fly. He is
the
fly.
finest. So afterwards, I would say there were four people who I absolutely stayed before I allowed. They allowed me to see Miriam,
Mhm.
who gets eliminated on the second level in the social media shows. They allowed me to see Cole. These are people I flew in with Cole and Connor,
Okay.
and just the those people just loved on me in a way that I'll never be able to repay them. When I went to see them, other than Connor, Connor, the guy, the man is like, oh,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
But I walk in Cole's room. Now, mind you, I'm not a crier. I go to Cole and she starts crying. I just can't. Now we got about 5, 6 minutes with each of them.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
go to Miriam. Uh, I go to Gabby. Gabby like, what am I doing? Gabby's on the elevator on the second level, and she's like super sad, and she's like trying to get off of me. And get like, these people really love.
Oh.
I want to, however this evening goes, I'm excited to watch.
Yeah.
I have my favorites. I am completely grateful for being cast on. Despite my feelings, I know there is going to be another con,
Yes, there will be.
and I am going to answer.
Yes, yes. Now, do you have any advice for any future contestants that hope to be where you are one day, to get on the show, or even to be a pro chef? Any advice?
I have advice for both.
Okay, give us to it.
If you're gonna be looking to be on the already cast the show, make sure you find your zen. When you're in stressful situations, find your center. Block it all out. Give them what they need for your interviews, but literally block it all out. When you get to that platform, those are not your friends.
You said that to me. Say, "Oh, we ain't friends no more."
We ain't friends no more, right? Get what you need. The longer you're there, the more these relationships will matter and things like that. But on that first couple episodes, when you do those first couple cooks, lock in
Yeah.
and just focus. Getting ready for the show, I would say practice those things you do really well fast. Have those big signature songs. Make sure you know cook times and cook temperatures. You know what I mean? Do a couple of fusions. Just prepare yourself in that way.
Okay.
But what they're really good about is giving you a pamphlet and a booklet to look at when you get there to prepare you.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay.
So you have an idea,
Yeah, yeah,
but you
yeah.
just don't know which one of these pages
It's gonna be helpful.
is going to be helpful. So for pro chefs, people are going to tell you, go back to corporate America. They're going to tell you that there's safety in a 9 to 5. You need to get an extra job. It's because they couldn't fathom them doing it.
Mhm.
It is one of we are actually athletes.
Yeah.
We use a lot of our bodies
Y'all
to
stand
do
all day.
this sport. We're standing, we're running, we're chopping, we're cutting, we're talking, we're managing, we're planning.
It's a lot.
All of these things are happening. Lower back is pain, right knee needs to be replaced, foot hurt. Do not, and I mean, give up.
Yeah.
There is so much beauty, as I said in the beginning, in ruin. And just when you think you've made a mistake, I feel like that's when you create something beautiful. The one thing that I can't stand is to get a bad review at my restaurant. I'm calling the person. I have hand delivered orders for free because I need you to know I love this. And that may have been a day where I wasn't my best, but this is what you should always get and should expect. And the next time you order $20 off, baby, because I need you to know. But that goes to
Yeah.
what I did on the show.
Yeah.
You made a mistake, cook your sauce more, let your steak rest, but let's take you to the next round.
Yes.
When you don't get that opportunity, you have to create that opportunity for yourself. So what did I do? I came home and I recreated both of those dishes. I couldn't touch a steak for months.
Wow.
It took me calls was like, Kevin, have you cooked the steak yet? No. I
I
probably
don't want to
didn't
see
cook the
any
steak.
steak.
I don't want to see the steak. I don't want to taste it. I don't want to try it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to be around it.
No.
So in closing, professional chefs, they're only stopped because they could imagine themselves doing it. But keep your faith or God or the universe first. And manifestation is real.
Yeah. I mean, me being right here doing this interview with you is literally a form of manifestation. Like I this is not really an official podcast, but I spoke it, I act like it, I present it as so, and the universe say, okay, let's help you
When
get
I
there.
saw it instantly, you were the first thing I saw on Threads.
See?
And as I'm watching, listening to you, cold calling me, so I had to do it.
That is crazy.
I
Oh,
had
I
to do
love the
it.
universe. I just love it. Okay, two more questions and then I promise I will let you go.
It's fine.
Would you ever go back and do the show again? Like say if they do like a all stars or like this extra
100%.
right. Okay, you'll do it
I have
again.
something to prove.
Yeah, you're like, I got a chip on my shoulder.
I have something to prove. You asked me to come back, I'm coming back. Because I was wrong. So you gotta have me on that, babe. And only one other black person is allowed to be there. Okay.
Okay, you like another girl. That's it.
I never know what I
You like, don't put nobody
Yes.
else in my cohort, okay?
Please.
All right, now, where can the listeners follow your journey, like so they can keep, staying in contact with you? I noticed you mentioned that you have a podcast episode coming out. Let us
Mhm.
know how we can stay in touch with you and eat some of your yummy food as well. So please, please plug yourself.
So more importantly, my restaurant is here in Los Angeles.
Mhm.
It's on Washington and Normandy.
Mhm.
It's called The Bite LA.
Love it.
It's really amazing. I make all of my own sauces, seasonings. I cut all of my own meats. I make pastas. That's all me. I make my own hot sauce, yogurt deal, barbecue sauce. Like I care about it.
I'm coming to LA.
You can follow me on my personal Instagram is @flynerd. That's FLY, the word nerd. Or more importantly, my business page, thebike.la on
Mhm.
Instagram.
Get there.
Chef Kevin Hill on YouTube, where I will be launching my podcast either later this month or early March.
Okay.
It's called The Forking Truth, where we tell the truth, but we're cooking.
I love it.
And my first episode has the first three people that were eliminated on Next Level Chef. It's myself, Belinda, and Hunter. And we're gonna be getting into some things. And what we do is we take all of our bottom level dishes, we combine them, and we make a beautiful dish.
Oh, I love it. I
Beautiful
love
dish.
it. I
Yes.
love
I'm
it.
actually gonna
We
text it so
keep
you
it
enjoy it.
on it. I'm so excited about this.
Yes. So we're gonna be cooking together. Hunter is on FaceTime, but he teaches you guys how to make the meatballs that I made with his being. Okay. And he knows how to cook pasta.
Okay. Well, we gotta make sure, cause
He gotta make sure, man.
I'm sorry, I was doubting you a little bit. I'm sorry. I was
In
like,
Hunter's defense, Hunter has worked with Michelin star chefs. Hunter is probably one of the most skilled
wow.
in the pro chef category when it comes to like technical.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now we all have our own niches and skills, and we're all amazing. But I think when Hunter went into that situation, he thought was too much of that. I want to mix this sauce and that sauce and this pasta and that pasta, and yeah, it's gonna be an adobo and this and that. Hey,
Just
play the
make the
food.
food. Yeah, just But he was trying to take it to the next level, maybe.
He was, and he did.
Yeah,
He took it to all three of them motherfuckers.
indeed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Chef Kevin, this has been amazing. I am so happy that we got to have this conversation. I'm happy that we got to hear the truth behind the scenes of what happened with your elimination. I'm so happy that the food truck is back up and is running and you know,
She's
everything is
good.
going well. Like it just
She's
makes me
good.
happy. Yeah. And your energy is just you're just like you were on TV. So that makes me happy as well. Like here's what we get. Like we
What
appreciate
exactly
that.
what you get. And I want to say to you, when I heard the podcast, I was like, this motherfuckers. But to talk to you, you know I like somebody when I get to talk to my ass off. You say 30 minutes, it's an hour and 30 minutes.
And we okay with that. As long as you got the time. Shoot, I don't
As long
care.
as I think that you're amazing,
Thank you.
I can't wait for what's next. And I also, wink, wink, can't wait to show what I'm doing next. But I will be back
You got
on your TV screen.
we know it. We know it. We cannot wait to see it. Thank you so much, Chef Kevin, for diving behind the scenes and letting us know everything. Also for those words of encouragement for people who are trying to be professional chefs. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let you have your day back. Is there anything else you want to leave us with before we log on up out of here?
Imagination to fruition.
That's
That's all I got to say.
that's a word. And we will leave on that note. Thank you so much, Chef Kevin. You have a great
Thank you.
one. Bye.
You too. Thank you.
All right, friends, that was our conversation with Chef Kevin Hill. How amazing is Chef Kevin? I hope that you enjoyed this conversation as much as I enjoy having it. Some things that I'm really going to be taking with me is there is so much beauty in ruin. Find your center in stressful situations. And when you do not have an opportunity, create one for yourself. That was a word. Make sure that you are following Chef Kevin on all of his socials. Make sure you go check out The Bite LA if you are in the city. And then make sure that you are checking him out on the YouTube streets at Chef Kevin Hill. We're going to be on a watch out for that fork and truth conversation. If you love what you hear here, please make sure that you share this to a friend. Share it on your favorite social media timeline because we want to make sure that we get this wonderful conversation out there. You know what I'm going to say. Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. I am Honest Am, your host of the Dear Showrunners podcast. If you love me and want to know more about what's going on in my world and all of my offerings, please make sure you check out www.honestlysis.com. Now, thank you so much, friend, for helping my dreams come true. Now, chill out there and work on your own, okay? I will meet you at the top or in the next level.